Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to record my fourth video of AG 900 series. So in this lab we are going to learn how to deploy virtual network and how to use this virtual network with our virtual machine. So we will create virtual network and then we will deploy two virtual machine with name virtual machine 1 and 2, and then we will attach this existing virtual network to our this newly created virtual machine, and after that we will try to configure the firewall inside the virtual machines. Firewall settings to allow communications like ping. So we will ping each of them to check the connectivity. So we will check the test the connectivity also. So I hope guys, in my previous videos of AG900 you have learned a lot, and this video will also help you enhance your knowledge level. So stay tuned, and let's go back to our portal.azure.com. So if you have not logged in before, so requesting you to first you log into the portal, and once you log in, please make sure you have selected the correct directory and search for virtual network. So you can see virtual network. So create virtual network. Select your subscription, select your resource group. So resource group, if you don't have your resource group, create a new resource group, or if you have your existing resource group, use that one. Specify a network name. So I say virtual network 1. Select the region where you want to deploy your virtual network. Say next. So you have some settings here. Virtual network encryptions do you want? Do you want to configure Bastion? We will see what is Bastion and how do we configure. Do you want Azure firewall? So you can enable these settings, and also DDoS protection. Okay, so if you want to enable these things, otherwise switch say next to IP address, and here you can see that it has used a default address space. Okay, and there is default subnet. So if you don't want the default subnet, delete this one and you can click on the add subnet, rename subnet 1, and you can specify your range. Okay, so say, and if you want to configure your IPv6, you have option also. Now there are other options available. You can, so if you want to have your network security group and other things, you can create. If you have existing one, you can select, or if you don't, you can also create a new one. Say add, say next. If you have tag, use the tagging, and say next to the review and create, and just simply click on the, once your validation test got passed, click on the next. So we just created our virtual network. As you can see, our virtual network has been created. Now switch back to, now we need to create virtual machines. So this time we are going to create two virtual machines. So create virtual machine. Now select the resource group. Now here I am going to use VM1 as the name. Select the your region. Availability group I don't want. Select your operating system. Select your specific size. Now after you specify the username and the password, scroll down. Make sure that your inbound port RDP is enabled. Okay, and say next. In the networking, make sure that your virtual network has been selected. So as you can see that the virtual network that we have created before, it has been automatically discovered and selected, and you can see the subnet as well. And the public IP name, you can see that the public IP name. If you don't want this name, you can also create your name. Okay, so you can define here the name also. So you want static IP, you want Microsoft network or internet based routing, you can define that one. Now network interface security guard, as you can see that basic has been selected. Now we can simply click on review and create. And create. Validation has been passed, as you can see. So let it take time. Meanwhile, let's go back and deploy another virtual machine. You don't need to wait for the task to get completed. Okay, so select your existing resource group, virtual machines name. This time we are going to use a different name, VM2. Availability zone we don't want. Select the operating system. Specify the admin username. Switch to, let's go to the networking tab, and here you can see that our virtual network and the subnet has been automatically discovered and used. Make sure that your RDP is enabled. Okay, and click on review and create, and let's go. Done. So as you can see, the validation test has been passed successfully. Now deployment is in progress. It will take around 2 minutes to complete. As you can see, the first deployment has been successfully completed. As you can see, the deployment has been completed successfully. Let's go back to home, and you can see here virtual machine. So our both the virtual machines has been successfully deployed. As you can see, the location and status, both of the virtual machines are in running conditions, and both have the Windows operating system. Now if you click on the VM1, you can see that it has generated this public IP address. Copy this public IP address, remote search for the remote desktop connection, paste your IP address here, say connect, enter the admin username which you have created during the creation of your virtual machine. Say OK, say yes. Now you are connected. Now search for Windows PowerShell. As you can see here also. So click on the PowerShell. So if I say ipconfig, so you can see the IP address of my computer is this one. Now this is the IP address of my first virtual machine. The first virtual machine have this public IP. Now if I click on the second one, so it has a different IP address. As you can see, copy this public IP and now go to remote desktop connection, paste it again, enter your admin username, the user which you have created during the creation of your virtual machine, connect, and now wait for the machine to get ready. Now as you can see that my machine is ready. Open PowerShell, and type ipconfig. So I am expecting to see 5. So as you can see the IP address is 5. Now if I say ping 10.0.0.4, so you can see that it's not replying. Request time out. So this safe system is trying to communicate with this IP, but the system is not responding. So since it is not responding, that's why request timeout. So what can we do is we need to go here on this machine and open the server manager, local server. You can see that firewall. Open this. Now public network, so it is enabled, as you can see that. So if we turn off, so it will actually allow all the communications from the public network. So instead going like that, what can we do is Windows Defender for firewall, and you can see here turn Windows Defender firewall on off. So you can turn off from here also, but here you see this allow app or features. Now so you have to actually click here allow an app or feature through Windows Firewall or Windows Defender Firewall. Click on this one and search for file and print sharing. Select this and allow this. Okay, so we have allowed it for both public and private. Say OK. Minimize this machine. Go back to our this machine. the second VM and try again, and you can see that we can now communicate. So by default the ping request was blocked. Okay, and as you can see that we can now communicate, and if you go here again, if you go here again and search for that option, file and print sharing, for public profile disable, for internal communication enable, or you simply uncheck this one. So we have closed. Now if you go back here, now you see this request timeout. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this video will also help you to enhance your knowledge. So requesting all of you guys, if you have not subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe and stay tuned. And if you have any query, any doubt, you can reach out to me at any time and I will feel happy to assist you. Thank you guys. Hope to see you in next video. Bye bye.